pump that brake up. Got it?
Yep.
Bring it up on converter. You know the drill. Stand in it. Yeah, she can get it now.
Yep, I gotta have me one of these. Oh God, I'm shaking. Oh, that was funny.
I'm gonna let you shift it this time. You ain't gotta worry about the shift light. Just shift when you feel the need to shift. And get you a good grip on it over there. Hold it up here. There you go. Bring it up on the converter. You know the drill. That's not bad. First and second was pretty good. You were lifted when you got up where second was. You kind of held it at first and eased off. Then when you went second, you eased off. But that's natural because you're trying to shift. You're remembering, have to remember to shift.
That's the first time I've ever shifted through the gears and stood in it. I actually made the tires squeal that time. Hello.
What are we doing?
Going for another street dyno. With me drive.
You heard it. You heard it, folks. Oh yeah. What's happening?
Street dyno. Take two.
Take two. First time we tried to do it, this car's out of gas. I had to go get some gas, and now we're going to try again. So,
yeah.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Stick this thing up on here. I want to get situated first. Zoom in way far. There we go. All right. Take it up the road. I got the seat fixed for her so she can actually drive and reach all the pedals and stuff. We see some cops floating around, so we're just gonna she's gonna hit it one time, first, second, third, and then we're gonna bring it back up to the house. But this is street dyno.
We don't want to see no sheriffs today.
No, we don't at all. I don't see no sheriffs ever. Which is weird because usually they don't come out here, but ever since that fella up the road killed them folks and chopped them up and cooked them, there you go. They've been out here patrolling quite often.
Yeah, crazy people.
Which sucks.
Spoiling all our fun just because you wanted to hack somebody up.
Yeah, there wasn't even no legitimate reason either. He's like, I just felt like killing them folks. But it'll look a little funny on this side because it's got a fish on. That's the only way you can see everything in here. Give it a little gas. Whenever they're going downhill, them floats won't act a little funny. Yeah. Do it 2 or 3 times, but when these people float around, these cops, leave us alone, police officers. We don't do nothing wrong. We have to street test the cars.
We're just trying to have some fun.
Yeah, that's all. Remember?
Oh yeah. I guess the fact that it looks like a car.
There you go.
There comes that crazy man in that big truck that can drive.
Yeah. Alright. Bring it up on the, just hold the brake down, you ain't got to pump it. Bring it up on the converter. when you take off, you got to keep one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the shifter so you can drop her down into the next gear.
Yeah.
When we get up here to the straight, I'll let you do it again.
About what RPM do I need to be shifting at?
Should be about 5. And when you come out of first, try to keep your foot in it.
Okay.
Just-
Don't let out.
No, don't let out. Only if you feel like you're going to lose it or something, should you let out.
Right here?
Yeah. Get on the brake. Hold on a second, hold on. Give it some gas.
I did, but
Put some gas.
what it?
I don't know.
She still ain't got no fuel pressure. How did you get in there? He's in the seat with it adjusted for me.
I had to just jump in. She died and it was sitting in the road, so instincts took over. Jump in, hold
Screamed up in here like a midget.
But what happened was it loaded up and it's sitting there, it come down and almost died. See, the fuel pressure's back up now. It just had to be wound down. It's almost died. See right there? Needle and seat stuck wide open. Look at that, just pouring down in there. She didn't kill it, that's what killed it. It's what, when it was going down the driveway. Oh man, it's still
This wasn't in the cards today. Between being out of gas and the sheriff. Now that happened.
Hold on a second, let me take this fish off. Yeah, what happened is needle and seat got stuck. When he's coming back up through there, you could hear it wanting to idle way down, and then she stopped down there, and I should have told her to clear it out, but it wouldn't have done no good because that float was just, I mean, the needle and seat was stuck, just dumping fuel down in there. You can see. I run it and cut the fuel pump off and run all the fuel out, but it's killed 2 or 3 plugs, so you can hear it just a minute ago. I mean, they're dead, so I'm order some more, well, not order some more, go buy some more from Walmart. That's what they are. They're like $3 a pack. Yeah, part number 3926. I like to run a hot plug because they work better. But that's what happened. You did go up there, you did make a little pass or whatever, and somehow I did jump in that seat and squeeze in there. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, with it adjusted to my tiny little legs. He was crammed up in there, but he did it and even got into it too.
Yeah, I had to. That's the only way I thought to clear it out. I wasn't going to sit there and wait. I figured.
I was about to freak out when it just stopped in the middle of the road like that. I was like, that's not, this isn't good. There's cops everywhere. We gotta go.
But that's real as it gets. That's what happens when you go street dining.
Yeah.
But them floats, no needle and seats never got stuck before. That's the first time it's done that. I think it started to do it when it was going down the driveway, and me running it with, you know, I got filters all over the place. I got a big filter in the back, got a filter up here, and a filter on that hard line. But maybe it just sucks something in there. I'll just take a needle and seat out, clean it out, and it should be fine. My floats, I know my floats are set good. You could hear it when it was going down the driveway. It was starting to stick, so I must have sucked something up in there. I let my fuel cell run completely out of gas, and sometimes when I do that, it acts funny. But I'm just talking up a storm.
Try again next time.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, she's getting better. She done good. She launched it and shifted and everything else. That was cool. But
Well, you shifted.
the only thing, well, you shifted.
We can say
Mentally you shifted.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was just the only thing I knew to do was tell you to jump out and let me jump in. So
Oh yeah, no.
so I could solve the
At that
issue.
point, we just needed to get up and go.
Get out of the road. That's all I could
Yeah.
think. But I seen Lawrence over there cheering in his
Yeah.
yard.
I didn't even see him.
But well, there you go. That's sort of a street dyno with street tires and mufflers and everything else.
Yeah.
But that's the way it happens. Sometimes we go up the road, everything works great. Sometimes it don't. But,
yeah, like you say, real as it gets.
Yeah,
That's about as real as it gets right there.
Yeah. And what's cool is the camera was on the whole time, so you get to see me dive out of the car, run over, jump in the seat, and we can slow-mo how I squeezed in there.
Yeah, figure out how that happened.
And then just get her running and take off. But that's what happened. She just loaded up. I'm going to pull that needle and seat out here in a minute and fix it. But everything else should be all right. Just buy me some plugs tomorrow before we come out here. Then try again. Maybe tomorrow, if we don't go to the cruising thing, I'll put some slicks and stuff on it and actually do a proper dyno. Get her to hook. Get her to hook. Yeah, but look, pigtails and glasses.
I had to throw that in there.
Pigtails, glasses, and a dyno. No bad. Oh, anyway, people want to see what I do. I don't know if I want to tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. Two 750s, as you can see. They were a pain to get tuned in. It was hard. I ended up having to do some swapping and trading. And the key to these is the 4.5 power valve in the primary side. It keeps it from allowing so much fuel to come in because the tunnel ramp don't pull that much vacuum. So it keeps a whole bunch of fuel from dumping down in there, you know, too soon right when you get in the throttle. And when it gets more wide open, it drops below 4.5 pounds of vacuum, and that's when it allows more fuel to come in from the jets on the primary side. Secondary side, just get your linkages, everything pretty close. Tune the jets in all the same. It's got blocked out power valves in the back of it, which most 750s do. The tunnel ramp is 2R1XY, the street version, see that? And its power range is 2500 to 7100, I do believe. It's got aluminum heads on it, 87 Corvette aluminum heads. It's still got the 8-in-1 piston in it, but 58cc aluminum head. Bumped the compression up to about 9.5 to 1, 10 to 1. It don't like 87 gas no more. It used to love it, not no more. It runs 93 now. But, and I also got, hold on. I also got a cheater dual nitrous plate, see that? It's got a 150 shot on it, which I have yet to spray because I want to wait and put the 100 shot on it because I don't trust 150. I mean, it'll probably be alright, but I feel more safer with 100 than I do 150, especially with that stock bottom end. Still got stock crank, stock rod, stock pistons. Everything else is the same in the motor except the top end. Still got the same cam, all that mess. It's got better valve springs on it, better valves. It's got roller rockers now, screw-in studs, all that mess. So, and
he loves it.
Yes, and that, having 8.5 to 1 piston, you never believe it'd take that much fuel as it does, but it absolutely thrives. It loves it, especially in higher RPM. You can cruise in this thing, as y'all seen when I cruised over the little cruising over Westridge. Cruising just fine. Don't foul plugs. Don't act stupid. Well, that's for me tuning and tuning it. You can't see all the footage of where I had so many problems with this thing, but trust me, they were there. It was bad. She can vouch for it.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yes,
probably
it was.
About 3 months.
Yeah.
To get everything, and he bought tools. He even bought like a what was it, vacuum gauge?
Yeah, vacuum gauges.
For the carburetors, and that's how
Tuned in pretty sweet. Just playing with jet sizes, everything else. It's actually got, should I tell? Yeah, I'll tell you in case y'all want to do it. It's got 71s in the primary and 81s in the secondary. You could go lower on the jets to cruise around or whatever, but with that power valve, you don't have to worry about it because it only allows fuel off the jet when it drops below that vacuum and you stand wide open throttle. And make sure that all of your accelerator pumps are the right size. See, 30cc. You don't want to have one carburetor with a 50cc and one carburetor with a 30cc because that will cause all kinds of problems, yes, which I found out because I junkyard carburetors, and these were completely, they were a mess. If you could have seen the video and the pictures of them, they were bad off.
Wasn't it this one that you couldn't even get none of the linkage to move
at
all?
Yeah, it was pitiful. It was like I said, it was bad. But lots of tuning, lots of work on them, and lots of learning. I could build a carburetor in my sleep now, blindfolded, whatever else. So most of the time I can hear something wrong with them, and I can pretty much pick it out now, but that just comes from learning and playing with them and everything else. But that is the Nova. And I also got a roll bar in, thanks to her, with her welding. She was able to climb back in there and weld the plates and stuff in the back because I'm too fat to get in there. But it is one of them 2-spec roll bars, and we didn't order nothing. We just bent and made everything for it because I'm so cheap I don't want to buy nothing, so I just make it. Plus, that's another hat that I have now. Yeah. A man of many hats. I'm gonna weld it and fabricate it up and build it, and I was able to put the back seat in. So that most people can't get the back seat back in it. I didn't want to go through all that trouble doing upholstery crap because I can't stand it, and I'm no good at it. So I just decided.
For lack of trying.
Yeah, well, I tried, but it's like painting my car. I can never get into painting my own car. I just don't care, so it always ends up looking bad because I don't care what people think, how it looks. So it always ends up bad. But with everybody else's stuff, I paint $50,000 cars, pinched off them all day long. It looks awesome. But my stuff, can't draw a straight line to save my life.
This is true.
Yes, it's true. Because I don't care. Hot rods don't have to look pretty. But yeah, I put that padding on it. That padding right there, that's out of Lowe's. And it's super awesome. You can bump your head and everything on it. It's that real expensive insulator wrap. See, it's probably got a number on it somewhere. One of these sides had a number on it. I have another piece. I'll just have to find it and show you. But that's it. See, I did the 1/8" plates in the floor because it's a unibody car, even though it has frame connectors. I did do the 1" plates, the 1/8" plates, blah blah blah, the 1/8" plates to the floor, front and back, like you're supposed to do, and weld everything to that, and welded my down bars in. And so if it flips, I mean, I should be safe. I don't plan on flipping it, but
no.
If I do, I'll be all right.
No flipping.
Also put in an old Moroso Tech drive. Y'all have heard that in the video, that yeah, it's annoying, but that's what old drag cars had, and that's what I have. Got it for $25. Can you believe that? I tried to get the guy for $20. He wouldn't come off for $25. I said, fine, I'll pay $25. I look online, they're $100-something, $160 to $200 for one of them. Dad had the right cable drive for it. It had a cable drive and everything for it, but it was the wrong one. So I swapped Dad the one that'll fit his tack for the one that fit mine. There's my jets, 3 of them that I got to put in for the nitrous, which I'm still waiting on a 34, but Dustin said he had a 35 and he's going to give me that, so awesome. Thank you, Dustin. Distributor. My time was all out of whack because I ain't never done time, and I just, like Dad said, just adjust it, whatever. But if you see this now, you can't see it. It's got an actually degreed balancer. How about that? Yeah, we've actually been doing timing.
You put a timing light on it there.
Yeah, timing light and all, super sophisticated. Oh, I went with mechanical linkage. See this? That's out of a 66 Chevelle. Cut it, made it to fit. Believe it or not, it bolted right up in there, but I had to make all this, notch it and get it to fit and make this rod and everything. But, oh, also you can go 1-to-1. When I go to the track, I'm going to make me a linkage that goes from here, go 1-to-1 ratio. That'll eliminate a little bit of that 60-foot time. But I went with 28 squirters in the primary side and 31s in the back because that absolutely works best. The shorter squirters gives you a longer spray pattern until your secondaries come in, which they're bigger, they'll give more fuel, and a shorter pattern, but by that point you'll be at the end of the track for the most part. So it's just for that initial shot when you hammer it off a line. Everything else is just run off a pure Ventura vacuum, pulling fuel and everything else. But they're tuned in pretty awesome. Yeah. To be what they are. If it wasn't fouled out right now, I'd show you. But you can get in this car and start it and never have to pump a gas. It'll fire right up.
They did whenever at the beginning of the video it started right up.
Yeah, so it fired right up. And they ain't no hiccups when I take off. And they go, none of that, which I was running into at the beginning. It wanted to stumble when you first got into it, which I later found out. I got to playing around with different power valves, like I said earlier. The 6.5. You need a smaller one. You need a 4.5, or you could probably even go smaller than that, but I wouldn't. 4.5 seems to be right where she likes it. And you punch the throttle as you've seen in the video, no hesitation, no stumble, it just gets up and goes. Well, it sits there and spins, but still goes. But, and here comes the rain. So raindrops. Pretty much everything's been done in Nova. And them heads are still junk heads. They're old stock 87 Corvette heads. They're aluminum, they're a little lighter, but they're still junk heads, so I'm still running junk. So don't get outrun by junk if you can't help it. No, that was a long spiel. All right, that's a wrap. Also, one other thing, with 2.750s, well, any kind of carburetor on a tunnel ram, make sure your fuel pressure is at least 6 pounds or 7 pounds, because anything below that, when you get up at high end, it wants to nose over and lean out. So you got to keep that pressure up because it empties them bowls pretty fast. So I had to figure that out too. I was racking my brain. What's going on? What's going on? Just nosing over. It's nosing over, and my fuel pressure was set at 4. Wasn't enough. So I bumped it up to 7. It runs about 7.25 now, and it does just fine. Like I said earlier about the needle seat being stuck, you can see why. You look right down there, see that big black chunk of stuff. Hold on. If you can even see it. See it down in there? that was inside the needle seat. It's hung. And that's what happens. Sometimes you get crud in them and they get hung open, but see, they should make that noise all the time. It was stuck. But that was the only problem. Not bad. It's an easy fix. Now watch. Oh, that one's a little bit dried out. Anyway, I'll put it back there and fix it. Alright, got it fixed. No more flooding. You're gonna see it ain't stuck no more, and watch. See. The old pumping of the fuel. And the plug that I thought was dead, they were just fouled out. Let it sit there and run, cleared them up. So, I don't have to change plugs now. I probably will anyway. I'll probably buy some just to put in the car, just in case.
For when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, for when stuff like that happens. But, it's rad.